Hey YouTube, Alex here from eBoardStuff. Today we're going to be talking about belt maintenance and belt tension so you can get the most life out of your belts. Boosted boards are known for how little maintenance they require, but occasionally you're going to need to replace your belts whether they break, start to wear out, start to slip, so on and so forth. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you the proper way to install your belts and make sure they're not too tight and make sure they're not too loose. Because too tight, they'll make a lot of noise, and too loose, they'll slip and you can't slow down or accelerate. Both will lead to reduced belt life. So the first thing you're going to do, assuming your belts aren't broken, is you're going to take your wheels off. We've got our hyperdrive belts installed on here. And for the sake of making this as universal as possible, we're just running a stock plastic boosted board pulley in these wheels. These wheels are our hyperdrive wheels, dyed purple by the way. You're going to remove your motor cover. Okay, and once your motor cover is removed, it's going to expose the motor sprocket and your truck. So what I like to do is I like to take my wheel, and we're using the same belt, okay? Because the important thing we're trying to show here is your belt tension, and this board has perfect belt tension. So what I like to do is I like to slip the belt onto the pulley, then onto the truck, and then slowly spin and work it over and on. Okay. So we have an example of a perfectly tensioned belt right here. If you take a look, you can see there's a scribe mark on this tooth right here. We're going to use this tooth as our reference. We're going to have this tooth point to in between these two screw heads right here. So if you're looking at it like a clock, it's pointing to about 10:30. Use one finger, don't push on the bottom, only push on the top. What you're going to do is you're going to push the belt over, and you're going to see if you can squish a tooth all the way inside of that gap. Because with this pointing, you should see complete coverage in here, the belt's starting to come out, and then that tooth should be free. But a properly tensioned belt, you should just push, and it'll go right in. It'll be too loose if you can push two teeth in. As you can see, there's a slight gap on that second one. Too tight, you won't be able to get the belt all the way into this one here. When you're pushing on it, you'll notice the bottom is tensioning. That's good, supposed to do that. And this is the way I'm able to tell very consistently whether my belts are properly tightened. You can usually get away with a little bit tighter than this if you want to. I don't want to go usually tighter than this because you start to lose range. But this is perfect for me. So we'll do this one more time. The scribed tooth pointing in between the two belt tensioning bolts. You'll know if you have it pointed correctly as a tooth, one tooth away will be the last tooth that has a full coverage from the belt. This tooth here, the belt will be slightly coming up, and the sprocket hole here will not have any belt coverage. Push down on it, it should go completely in, and then you should have about halfway covered on the next one. Proper belt tension is the #1 way to get good lifetime out of your belts. And if you're looking for belts that last a long time, Hyperdrive Lifetime belts are available on our website. So like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought of our methods on the comment section. And let us know if you think there's anything else that we missed or maybe anything that you do that helps you get a good long life out of your belts.